Welcome to CaryPress Books. It is our mission to support writers establish successful author careers. Advantages of hiring a self-help book ghostwriter. Self-help books are a huge category often found among the top spots of bestseller lists. Self-help books are popular because we humans are always trying to figure out how to lose weight, declutter our homes, repair our relationships, stop stressing, make more money, and so on. It's a common desire to want to improve ourselves or try to resolve painful issues. If you're thinking about writing a self-help book, then there are literally hundreds of topics to choose from. The mental, physical, and emotional well of the human experience is wide and deep. One major goal of writing a self-help book is to encourage others to help themselves by providing positivity and hope. You may be an expert in a particular field and believe your knowledge could benefit someone. Or you may have gone through a challenging experience and want to support others going through the same thing. If you truly want the best book possible, there are benefits to having a self-help book ghostwriter do the writing. Many self-help books fall in the mental health category. They can encompass depression, drug addiction, eating disorders, low self-esteem, grief, stress, and more. Suppose you are a doctor who wants to write a book about one of these topics. You might be the best in your field. However, in your book about eating disorders in teenagers, for example, several chapters might go over the heads of your potential readers. That's where an experienced self-help book ghostwriter comes in. Your shared goal is to help others reach and maintain mental and physical health. Self-help book ghostwriters have experience understanding the technical jargon of the topic that they are ghostwriting. Typically, when a medical professional enlists the help of a professional ghostwriter, they have an interview to go over expectations carefully. A doctor wants the content to be professional and accurate. The self-help book ghostwriter can capture the medical concepts but make the terminology easy to understand, keeping the book relatable and empathetic. On the flip side, suppose you are a layperson whose child has an eating disorder and you'd like to write a book about how your family copes. A self-help book ghostwriter with medical knowledge or the skills to research the topic could incorporate medical terminology in the book while keeping the personal story intact. Even when an author doesn't have a medical or mental health background, but is a regular person wanting to publish their own story of depression, child rearing, tumultuous relationships, or whatever, they can do so more effectively with the assistance of a self-help book ghostwriter. A writer experienced in self-help books will ensure your book is well researched and provides the most comprehensive and up-to-date information. They will work with you to differentiate your book from the glut of other similar books. They'll also assess the appropriate length and what to include and what to not. You may have lots to say and want to cram as much information as possible. However, too much content could overwhelm the reader. If there is excess information, it might be better to create a second volume or even a series. A ghostwriter knows if a subject is too broad and needs to be niched down. For example, suppose you want to write a diet book. If you look at the selection of diet books on Amazon, it's staggering. Your ghostwriter might suggest niching down to writing about a vegan diet or even a vegan diet for seniors. That way, your book will have less chance of being lost in the shuffle and less competition in the sales arena. Unlike a novel, a self-help book may not have much dramatic license but can still be witty and lively, especially books on lighter subjects. You don't want to bore the reader. For instance, in a book about getting better organized, you could include humor and funny illustrations. A self-help book ghostwriter knows how to include your personal stories and anecdotes to make your book more entertaining and approachable. There is no need to stress finding time to write or coming up with the right words. Connect with a self-help book ghostwriter to publish your book. You might be giving a reader the helping hand they need. If you are in need of ghostwriting, editing, or publishing services, we invite you to request a complimentary strategy session.